the huge bag of worries. Jenny had always been happy. She had a lovely mum and dad, a great brother, well, most of the time. She had a best friend at school and she liked her teacher. And then, of course, there was Loftus, her dog. But recently, she had been getting gloomier and gloomier. It wasn't just one thing, it was everything. She was worried that she was getting too fat. That she's not though, is she? That Loftus had fleas and that her best friend was going away. She worried that she was getting bad marks at school and she thought that she heard someone whispering about her in the playground. She worried when her mum and dad had an argument, because they quite often do, don't they? She even worried about wars and bombs. Until one day, she woke to find a huge bag of worries. Ah! The bag followed her everywhere. To school, to swimming, to the toilet, and it stuck by her even when she was watching TV. She tried ignoring it, but it didn't work. Woof, as it landed on her head. She tried throwing it away, but it always came back. Boing. She tried to lock it out. Bang, 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 bang. Tick, 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 tick. But when she got back to her bedroom, there it was, waiting for her. It was like a horrible shadow she couldn't get rid of. What could she do? She asked her brother for help, but he was busy with his computer game and all he said was, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any worries." Yes, he does, under the bed. After that, she didn't feel like asking anyone else. She knew she'd only feel stupid. Mum would probably say, "You've got no worries that I can see. You're a lucky girl. You've got your health, your friends, your family. What more do you want?" So she decided not to tell her. And has Mum got any worries? Or has she got worries too? Mum's got worries too, hasn't she? I can't see the bag, but look, is everything going wrong? Yeah? So she thinks that nobody else has got worries. Dad might know what to do. But then she thought again. No, Dad had enough worries of his own. She couldn't ask him. Look, bills, all the things he's got to do. Every day, things got worse. The bag got bigger and bigger and bigger. She couldn't sleep because it kept tossing and turning beside her all night. Look how tired she looks. To make matters worse, the bag dragged around her feet so much that when she was walking to school, she was late and the teacher was cross. Jenny couldn't tell her what had happened, and anyway, she knew what she would say. "You've got too many worries. In future, leave that bag at home." When Jenny told her best friend about the bag, she suggested that Jenny locked it up in a cupboard and tried not to think about it. "That's what I do," she said. Look, is she trying to push it into the cupboard? Is it going in? No. Well, they're trying to close it. Poof! But it just didn't work. Even Loftus couldn't help. Look, there is Loftus going woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof, woof. He tried his best and barked like mad, but the bag stood its ground. He's worn out. One morning, Jenny woke up, got dressed and walked down the road. She'd had enough. The tears started rolling down her cheeks. She sat on a garden wall and put her head in her hands. She thought she'd have to live with the bag forever. Oh dear. Then she heard a voice. And looking up, she saw the kindly face of the old lady who lived next door. "Goodness," said the old lady, "what on earth is that huge bag of worries?" Through her tears, Jenny explained how it had followed her for weeks and got bigger and bigger and just wouldn't go away. "Now, let's just open it up and see what's inside," said the lady, just like that. But Jenny said she couldn't. If she opened the bag, the worries might jump out, and who knows what might happen then. "Nonsense," said the old lady firmly. "There's nothing a worry hates more than being seen. If you have any worries, however small, the secret is to let them out slowly one by one and show them to someone. They'll soon go away." So Jenny opened the bag. The old lady sorted the worries into groups. Jenny was astonished to see how small they looked when they were out in the open. Look, they don't look so big and scary after all, do they? Half the worries disappeared because lots of worries just hate the light of day. Ew! Ow! As for the rest, the old lady put some in her shopping basket to deal with herself. Some she sent packing because she said they belonged to other people. Mum, Dad. Some she just blew a kiss to. "Off you go, my dearies." And some she said were worries that everyone had, even Jenny's family, her friends, and her teacher. And as for the bag, she threw it off into the distance. Off it went. There it goes. Whee! And there was Jenny, sitting on her bed with Loftus. And it's all